Hi, my name is Maria 5. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back to my channel if you're not so new. And I'm here with a make and a book and my cup of tea, English breakfast. And yeah, so the make, let's get into that. It is a really smaller lap quilt. I'll just show you here. It is a Bluejay and yeah, just quilted. And I'm still pretty new to quilting, so it's a little bigger than I was thinking it was going to be. But yeah, this is it. Again, just working with those half square triangles. And yeah, just good practice for me. You know, lining everything up exactly. And it's fun. I'm really enjoying the whole process here. Anyway. So the book I have is The Serviceberry by Robin Wall Kimmerer. A few years ago, braiding sweetgrass was all the rage. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was doing book things on it. And I thought, okay, I was walking through an Indigenous store and I saw it and I picked it up. And again, you know me, I don't buy books, but here we are. I bought this book and read it and really enjoyed it. She is a botanist. And so there was just a lot of interesting little facts about things. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot. It is nonfiction. And yeah, really enjoyed it. So when I saw this one, the Serviceberry, same thing. My girlfriend and I were walking through a bookstore that we drove to specifically to go to this bookstore. And I saw this and I thought, oh, Robin Wall Kimmerer, I will give this a shot. So again, I bought this one, so 2 for 2, which is kind of funny. Anyway, yeah, so braiding sweetgrass, just, it spoke to me, it intrigued me, I related to her. She was really well-spoken, the writing was really good, and I just really enjoyed it. So of course, this one is in the same vein. It is nonfiction, and she talks about the Serviceberry. And I've got a reading for you actually right here. Our economy is rooted in scarcity, competition, and the hoarding of resources. We saw that a lot in COVID. And we have surrendered our values to a system that actively harms what we love. Meanwhile, the Serviceberry's relationship with the natural world is an embodiment of interconnectedness and gratitude. The tree distributes its wealth, its abundance of sweet, juicy berries, to meet the needs of its natural community. And this distribution ensures its own survival. As Kimmerer explains, Serviceberries show us another model, one based upon reciprocity rather than accumulation, where wealth and security come from the quality of our relationships, not from the illusion of self-sufficiency. That really spoke to me. It's just a brilliant book. It's about community. It's about the web of links and the interconnectedness. Libraries are a really good example of that, although not perfect, because even with libraries, you do pay your taxes, and that tax money, a little tiny portion of that goes to support the library, even if you never use it. But there is that little bit of Ubuntu, to use an African word. Yeah, just the service. And 150 years ago, there wasn't really refrigeration. And so why would you hoard onto something? My refrigeration is the belly of my brother. So you go out, you kill a caribou, a deer, and of course it's too much for you to eat. You can't, there's no way you could possibly eat all that. And so you basically have a party. All the community comes, everybody partakes, and then the next time when someone else shoots a caribou or a deer, again, there's all this coming together. So there's this spreading of wealth. And I thought that was really, and it's a concept I feel like I've lived through a lot, but not everybody is on that page. And anyway, she's on that page. Yeah, it's The Serviceberry, Abundance and Reciprocity in the Natural World. It was published in 2024. And the illustrations are by John Burgoyne. I hope I said that right. And I'm just going to show you some because, I mean, the illustrations are absolutely brilliant. And he was picked from a list of illustrators. There is the freestanding library illustration. But he was picked, and I think that he's just absolutely brilliant as an illustrator. And just the fact that it's all pencil drawn and pencil crayons, not whatever else you could use, acrylics, oils. This is very hand-drawn, handmade, and the whole book is about that. So I thought that was really well thought out. So yeah, she talks a lot about the principles of gift economies as opposed to market economies. Instead of viewing things as scarce and therefore worth a lot, viewing this as abundant and worth a lot. If there is a want that is scarce, what if we changed what we wanted as something that is abundant? So the Serviceberry is also known as the Saskatoon, the Juneberry, Shadbush, Shadblow, Sugar Plum, Sarvus, and Serviceberry. These are all different names for the same berry, the Saskatoon. I have a few Saskatoons out in my backyard. And I don't know if Bluejays actually like Saskatoon berries. I know they like peanuts, but I just thought because they're all blue and purple, it would all work. The name Serviceberry does not come from service, but from an old version of its rose family name, Sorbus, which became Sarvis and then later Service. Gift economy, which is just a very different way of looking at goods and promoting growth and wealth. And it's understood as having enough to share. So the wealthier you are, the more you share. And I thought, because I'm always sharing things. That's just me. It's how I am. So I thought, oh, this really speaks to me. The whole idea of community, creating a web of links of reciprocity. So I've got a few more readings for you. And this just will give you a sense of her writing, her style of writing. The cool breath of evening slips off the wooded hills, displacing the heat of the day, and with it comes the birds, as eager for the cool as I am. They arrive in a flock of calls that sound like laughter, and I have to laugh back with the same delight. They are all around me, cedar waxwings and catbirds, and a flash of bluebird iridescence. I have never felt such a kinship to my namesake, Robin, as in this moment, when we are both stuffing our mouths with berries and chortling with happiness. The bushes are laden with fat clusters of red, blue, and wine purple in every stage of ripeness. So many you can pick them by the handful. If that doesn't create an image... It's just so well written. Again, just reiterating what I've already said, enumerating the gifts you've received creates a sense of abundance, the knowing that you already have what you need. Recognizing enoughness is a radical act in an economy that is always urging us to consume more. Data tells the story that there are enough food calories on the planet for all 8 billion of us to be nourished, and yet people are starving. Imagine the outcome if we each took only enough, rather than far more than our share. The wealth and security we seem to crave could be met by sharing what we have. Yeah, I loved that. And it's also a very big concept in yoga about if you are taking more than you need, it's actually considered a form of stealing because you don't need what you're taking. Just if you only take what you need, that's a much better way to live. And of course, this is all just my opinion and Robin's, but hey. Oh, this was a really interesting idea, I thought, as well. Over and over, they name TikTok and YouTube videos where you can learn anything because someone has made a gift of their time and experience to share with anyone who wants it. And that is so true. I love YouTube because there's nothing you can't know. There's nothing you can't find out. There's a YouTube video somewhere. I love that. I hope I've intrigued you. The Serviceberry, Robin Wall Kimmerer. And yeah, it is a really good read. Nonfiction. And I'm reading nonfiction, so that should tell you a few things. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.